Hi there, Carmen Williams, Chief Evolution Officer of Evolve for Growth. In this short video, we are going to talk about the evolution around social instincts for relationships. So based on the science of evolution, Darwin states, initially humans are driven to develop three instincts. First, sexual instincts, then we evolved around parenting instincts, and finally, we evolved around social instincts. We all fall on a spectrum of capacity for these social instincts, and this is really about feeling others' pain, from sympathy and compassion to empathy. And it's all really about relationships. Sociability. With the development of mammals, the development of the moral sense took a decisive step upward. The deep driving need for and cherishing of their company, we call this sociability. So, we are all evolving around these social instincts for sociability, about developing relationships. We're going to talk now about nurture, compassion, sympathy, and empathy, and the difference between those. So nurture. With the first level, social instincts lead humans to take pleasure in the society of their fellows, to feel a certain amount of sympathy for them, and to nurture them, to perform various services for others. Compassion. The sight of another person enduring pain revives in us some recollection of the pain, compassion, thus impelling us to relieve the sufferings of another, so that our own painful feelings of pity or sorrow may at the same time be relieved. Now, sympathy versus empathy. So sympathy involves understanding from your own perspective. So for example, if somebody has an injury or they get hurt somehow, or have a bad experience, I can understand that because I've had that same experience. I've been hurt the same way. So I have that perspective from my own experience. Whereas empathy is you don't necessarily have to have had that experience. It involves imagining yourself in the other person's shoes, feeling and understanding from their perspective why they may have the feelings they do, or the experience or the thoughts or the actions. And it's without having to have that direct experience. So evolutionary entities, evolutionary leaders, we have that capacity for empathy. So let's talk about getting away from a survivor's mindset to an evolutionary zone, specifically to social instincts. So thinking about the spectrum of nurturing, the base level of social instincts, where are you on this spectrum? Where are the other people in your personal life, your other relationships at work? Where do these other entities fall on this spectrum? This is something that an evolutionary entity would fall high on the spectrum. They would be highly nurturing. An evolutionary entity would be highly empathetic versus having a low level of empathy, which is more entities that have more of a survivor's ethics. So this is just a quick introduction into probably one of the most important attributes of an evolutionary entity, and it's related to the blog post I just did. So take a look at that. Reach out to me at any time. I hope you join me for other videos or other training sessions. I'm a 35-year marketing and business executive. I'm all about telling the world about evolving towards love, using an evolutionary approach to managing adaptive environments in order to accelerate innovation, growth, and long-term success. So thanks again for watching. See you again soon.